Today I'm bringing you my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic review. Using this watch for the last week, I'm ready to give you my overall thoughts on this Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Now, coming from several gens of Apple Watches and my last Android watch probably being the LG G Watch from back in the day, I'm excited to see Samsung partnering with Google on Wear OS, even though you really don't see it using this watch. The build is solid. I love the design and the circular design specifically. The mechanical dial that actually turns is not only aesthetically pleasing, but it's my new daily fidget spinner. The band included feels sturdy, and I've had no issues with the band, certainly reminiscent of the sports band you get with an Apple Watch. The health tracking for me honestly has been more accurate on this Watch 4 than my previous Apple Watch 6. My heart health, exercise tracking, etc. has all been better on the Watch 4 in terms of accuracy. I love that the Watch 4 accurately and automatically detects exercise like walks, runs, etc. Now with the Apple Watch, I manually have to make those updates since it doesn't typically do that automatically, which is kind of frustrating. Now the body composition measuring on the watch is pretty accurate and pretty awesome as well. Sleep tracking, we'll talk about a little bit more here shortly, but I love the sleep tracking. It's very accurate for my usage. Then you have other widgets like weather, your calendar, your activities, ECG, which does record. And again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't know how accurate this is in terms of overall health, but it works really well for me. My beats per minute are usually very accurate on this watch in terms of going to the doctor, etc. in comparison. Stress levels is pretty nice to see. I can tell throughout my workday it might go up, it might go down. It just depends on the day, but overall it's been fairly accurate in terms of my overall stress levels. I have to say again, this watch has been incredibly accurate. I love the build. I love the feel. It's very comfortable to wear all day, especially walking, running, exercise. It's still really great. And then sleeping with it has been pretty comfortable as well. Now, as I mentioned, as far as the comprehensive and detailed view you get for the sleep tracking, you get all of that right here within the Health app. And I have to say again, it is very comprehensive. You get a very detailed view into your sleep, and it's incredibly accurate, at least for me personally. I love how it outlines your entire sleep throughout the night, the times you've woken up. You see kind of the shift throughout your sleep. And then it has another really great feature for recording snoring, which I found pretty hilarious because it also captures our dog snoring throughout the night. But it does work really well, and it does share those recordings with you, and you can choose how long those recordings stay on the device, so that way you're not taking up a bunch of space. But as you can see here, it works really well. And this works really well across the Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3 that I've been using the watch for. You have to download a few applications to get it working, but it works really well across both of these devices. And one thing I really want to stress is the speaker quality on the watch is insanely good. So no issues there. The microphone, everything works really well for calls, Bixby, etc. Now using the watch with the Z Flip 3 is a little weird, only because the Z Flip 3 kind of has that watch interface on the front smaller display where you can kind of interact with your notifications, but you can't really act on them. You have to open the phone to actually act on the notifications you're receiving. So it's a little bit of a weird pairing with this watch with the Z Flip 3. It's still a nice combination, but with the Z Fold 3, it's an even better experience because if you want to use the watch for notifications, you can actually act on those notifications on this larger outside display on the phone versus the Z Flip 3, where you have to constantly open the device in order to act on it. So overall, I absolutely love the Watch 4 Classic. I think Samsung did a phenomenal job here on this accessory, but I do feel it pairs better with the Z Fold 3 versus the Z Flip 3. Let me know your thoughts though in the comments down below on this watch. I'm really enjoying it. I think this is definitely my watch for the long-term usage. I'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.